Alright, what is good? I'm working on this 1991 Dana 60 Kingpin axle. And I just want to show you guys how to install these super cool worn hubs. All these bolts to fall out, but that's what they look like. Yeah. One thing I found out about these is this kit comes with this part right here. I found that the instructions didn't picture this part anywhere, and then the online video on YouTube didn't picture it either. It doesn't fit anywhere on anything, and since the instructions don't have it in there, I did not install it. And the other side works just fine, so I just left this out. A little weird, but whatever. First thing you're gonna do is grease up your spacer. You should really only have your inner and outer lock nuts in here in your hub. Torque to spec, installed properly. Spacer, greased up. Throw that guy in. Next thing you're gonna need is your spring. Take your spring, give it a little counterclockwise rotation, and ensure that that puppy has a little piece of lint right there. Ensure that that thing seats properly in there. And then the next thing after that is this whole assembly right here. And yeah, I greased up every part of this just because. Disassembled this guy and greased up all the inner parts in there. So make sure those guys are locked together. And then you want these ridges facing out. So go ahead and just install this part first. Get that up against the spring. Push that in. And you might have to lift your hub up here. So just go ahead and pull up on it while rotating a little bit. And it should push in. After that, I think this thing's called a cam spacer assembly. So it's these two parts together. The thing with the two arms is going to go on the inside, underneath that outer ring with all your bolt threads in there. So you push that in just like that. Make sure this thing moves properly, as it should. And you're going to go ahead after that and install your snap or your retaining ring. And this thing's a little bit more beefy than the stock ones. So go ahead and separate one of the little ends out. Throw it on in right there and just rotate that around in a spiral pattern. Go ahead and just press on that with a screwdriver. Make sure she's seated all the way around. And then don't forget your retaining ring that goes on your axle shaft. Get you some snap ring pliers. Cheapo specials from O'Reilly. Install that puppy in there. I like it. Yeah. And then the next thing we got is you're going to go ahead and install all your bolts in and your nylon washers that go on there. Pop your bolts in, pop this assembly in, and what I did with this is I just greased that up on the O-ring like Yukon recommends, and that allows it to move a lot easier set up your arrow kind of in this realm of the C and the K on the lock. And go ahead and get this puppy together here. And I'm just starting the bolts really gently with a 3/8 impact. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this, but if you're careful, it's probably fine. Don't cross thread any. Now that we've done that, we're gonna go ahead, torque them spec. 22 inch-pounds. And make sure you use a star pattern. The guy in the Yukon video didn't do that, and he got grilled for it in the comments. Alright, and if anybody cares, the Allen wrench size is a 5/32. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and wipe this guy clean, test it out for proper functionality. And pretty sharp looking hubs. They protrude out a lot less than your stock Ford hub. It's quite a bit more low profile. It's almost half the size actually. So, and I don't know, I just like the look a little better. These things are kind of old, showing their age. So we'll see how she moves here. Nice solid engagement there, you can feel. I like it. Axle shaft is moving with the hub unlock. And then once I put it to free, axle shaft stays still, hub moves on its own. So it's engaging and disengaging nice. I like it. And I like the look. And solid install. So again, not again, I didn't say it, but yeah. Part number, if anybody needs it, is YHC70003 for the 30 spline. And if you want the 35 spline, you're going to need your bigger outers, obviously, and then the 35 spline kit. I got this from East Coast Gear. These guys were super helpful, and there was a Toyota code for free shipping, so look that up. It's on one of the Toyota forums. But yeah,